There's got to have been a shortcut thing that I missed there that I could have opened up. But, yeah, I mean, I haven't read anything about the DLC. But Inquisitor and Necromancer are the new classes. Necro definitely sounds interesting. I like Necromancers. I just like having a lot of pets. Especially undead ones. Undead pets are pretty cool. I didn't go pets this time because I think when I did my Let's Try a few years ago, I think I went with pets. Pet build. With, I think it's like the Occultist or whoever it is. Damn it. And I remember not being that crazy about it. But, I mean, that was during early access. And I don't even remember what I did or didn't like about it. So, who knows? They might be a lot better now. But I just wanted to be something a little bit more active for, for streams. So, it's not just, sick your pets. And I'm sure that's not the case. Or you probably actually do stuff. Like, throw curses out and dots and all that. But yeah, Shadow of War, like, I won't get onto a big rant about it, but I was totally super hyped for that game. And then when I saw the loot crate stuff that they're doing, or the loot box junk that they're doing, I was like, nope, I'm out. Like, I've heard, like, I saw the GameSpot review, and I saw that they said that, oh, well, you can only get legendary items in the loot boxes, but you can buy the loot boxes with in-game money. They seem to be pretty generous with that in-game money. And, wait, there's food in here? Oh, that's just to the exit. Oh, hold on. See, I don't think we need to do this. Hold on. Carly's hideout rift. I can't remember where that comes out. I think it comes out over here somewhere. I still don't get why this person is lit up. Polda. Anyway. Because I guess we had... Oh, God.
That skill's
I hate those charging enemies. Piss off with that. Hey, yeah, you guys can help. Sweet. But, so I heard on the GameSpot review, they said that they give you plenty of that special money that you need to buy the boxes. But no, like I'm not a refuse to support a game that's a single player damn game that's got loot boxes. Like buying, like you, and people say, well, you could, oh God, that's a ton of bees.
That skill's not ready.
Like, oh, well, you could just buy the game, but not buy the loot boxes. But to me, you're still saying that you support having the loot boxes, because you know damn good and well that if they don't sell enough of those loot boxes, either the next game or the next even the next DLC, they're going to be like making it harder not to. And I've also heard if you want the true ending of the game, you had to do a ton of grinding, and that grinding is made supposedly. Again, I haven't checked into this like in depth, so this take this with a grain of salt. But I've heard that to get the true ending, you had to do a lot of grinding, and that grinding can be alleviated by buying loot boxes. So yeah, I'm not gonna support that. Oh hey, wow, nice, another name. But anyway, yeah, I won't go on a big, other than the what rant I just went on, I won't go on a big rant about Shadow War. But yeah, I do think it looks great. Like the last game was awesome. The game was amazing. Yeah, see, that's the thing is like, I get that they're supposedly just a shortcut. But again, like the minute you add loot boxes, it has to be designed in such a way that they want to encourage you to buy those loot boxes, right? They're not going to spend the time and the money and the effort to make these boxes and then be totally okay if people don't buy them. They're going to want to encourage you to buy them. That's why I am just not even about it. Like I might buy it like if it goes on sale,
not ready.
like pretty deep discount. But Yeah, I really, really just do not. I fucking hate loot boxes. Mostly. I mean, sometimes I feel like it's done right. Like with Heroes of the Storm, I think they do it right. Like, they almost do it too good the other direction. Because I play a ton of Heroes of the Storm. And granted, I've spent a good amount of money on that game in the past. But ever since they changed the way they do loot boxes, I have like almost no reason at all to ever buy another loot box. Or ever spend money on that game again. Just because it's done in such a way that I can get pretty much everything I want fairly easily. Without spending a dime. Which obviously is great for me. But maybe not so great for their sales. But I don't know. I mean, again, if I hear from people that I actually trust, like actual players, and they really are like, look, like you literally, there's like, if I didn't know you could buy these things, it would be pretty much impossible to feel like the game is pressuring you to buy it in some way, then I might just go ahead and do it, maybe. But I don't know. Again, and I know I'm also very well aware of the fact that me not buying it isn't going to mean jack shit, right? Like, there's going to be a million other people buying it. Me not buying it doesn't mean shit. But at some point, you just kind of like, you can't say, I really hate loot boxes, and then continue to support loot boxes, and then complain when they add loot boxes. It's like, well, and the only language that the companies speak is dollars, right? So you can complain on forums and Twitter and all that shit all you want. But if that you hate loot boxes, that you hate this and that, but if you turn around and buy it, all the company hears is, I love loot boxes. Please keep giving me loot boxes. I just can't get enough of them. Overwatch, they're fine in Overwatch 2. And I'll give Blizzard credit. Like, I really disliked a lot of the stuff. In particular, we haven't been in here, have we? That's a drop down too, though. I don't want to drop down there yet. I think that's a drop down because I don't think we can get back out the way we came in. So I'd rather finish clearing out this top area. But yeah, Overwatch, and they have actively tried to do better with their loot boxes, right? Like recently they did a change where it's either, I don't think it's impossible, but it's much more rare to get duplicates. Like since they made the change, I don't play a ton of Overwatch anymore, but I don't think I get any loot boxes since they made that. Or I'm sorry, I haven't got any duplicates since that change, which is really cool. Like, because that was one of the frustrating things about getting shit was like, the duplicates, especially because the damn duplicates weren't worth a damn. Like, yeah, you get some gold for it, but like what, a legendary duplicate was like not worth I forget how much gold they were, but it's very, very little. So it's like, not only do you get that legendary and then it's like, oh, it's a duplicate, you get a crappy amount of gold on top of it. So it's cool that they fixed that. So I feel like they actually do want to make the loot boxes fairly, fair. And it's the other big thing about the Overwatch loot boxes is that it's 100% cosmetic. Like, there is absolutely no benefit whatsoever you can get. Like, there's no classes or guns or anything like that hidden behind those boxes. It's purely, like, skins. And they've also made other changes, too, right? Because remember when they very first started the holiday events? You could not buy those skins at all. Like, even during the event... Ooh, this guy's resistant as hell. Not that resistant. He must have been fire resistant. But, like, you couldn't buy the skins at all. You just had to get lucky. But they pretty quickly changed it so that you could buy them. It was more expensive, but I think that was a acceptable... I feel like that was an acceptable compromise. That you can buy them, but they're more expensive than the equivalent skin. I was fine with that. What I don't like, though, is that you can't just buy what you want. Like, if I just want a particular skin, I can't just buy it. I have to get a loot box and hope that I get it. That I do not like. I do not like random shit like that at all. Like, in anything. Because, like, I think those guys are just beefy as hell. That guy was like just taking them to the face. These skeleton knights. What level are they? 28? They're like 1 level higher. Here, have
That
some
skill's
bombs.
not ready.
Assholes. Oh, nice. Good timing. Running low on Constitution. I like how these guys are just very slowly coming in. But yeah, the Blizzard has been pretty cool with the loot boxes. And like I say, Heroes is almost too far the other direction. Because I as much as I play Heroes of the Storm, like I have almost no reason to buy them, which is crazy. Which is great, again, great for me. But, and to be fair, when I played Overwatch more, I didn't really need to buy loot boxes because generally I could get everything I wanted. Most of the time. Not all the time. Like, I'm still mad I didn't get Mercy's Halloween skin from last year. But that event's coming up again, so I'm hoping to get it this time. Yeah, the seasonal skins are only for crates, but you can't, well, I mean, that's true for all of them, right? Well, the seasonal skins you can buy, but you have to buy them with money. Like, or no, sorry, you have to buy them with gold. So, so you can buy seasonal skins with gold during the season. Now, once the season's over, you can't get them at all. Well, until the season rolls around again. Which, again, is fine by me. I'm fine with limitations like that. I mean, that kind of stuff makes sense to me. That doesn't feel exploitive. Oh, God. That looks exploitive. And drink just to see my Constitution. Wow, these
Can't do that yet.
those guys, either my normal gun just damage is just really bad, or they've got good physical / fire resistance. Oh, but that guy's level 30 too. Oh, 30, not 32. What was I putting my points? Oh, right, the aura. We'll finish that. I may shift around some skills next stream. I haven't decided yet. Ooh, yeah, you guys all stand in there, just like that. 4,700. Can we break 5K? Feel like we might be able to, maybe. But yeah, Blizzard has done them right for the most part. And here's the thing. Like with Overwatch, I would rather just buy. I'd rather them do like DLCs, where you buy the skins, or I'm sorry, you buy the map packs, because you know they're adding new stuff to the game all the time, new classes, new maps, all that stuff. And you're not going to get that free. That's just not being reasonable, right? Like they can't just sit there and make that shit for free forever. And run the servers. So I don't think anybody, I've never heard a person seriously try to argue that they should be doing that for free. But I would just rather buy the damn things. Like when a new class comes out or whatever, or a new map, I can just buy the map. However, I understand why they don't. Because then you have a problem with fracturing the community, right? Because like, let's say I bought, the Junktown map, but you didn't. Well, now we can't play together. And we're in two separate pools for trying to get groups together, or getting groups together, either automatically, or if we just want to play together, we can't because you don't have this map and I do. And it just adds a ton of complications. So they give them free, but then that's why they have the loot crates, is to fund those things. So in effect, I'm getting free stuff because I've never, and I won't say I never will because never say never. But I don't ever plan on buying any of the loot crates. So really, I should be just really happy because the people who are buying loot boxes are basically paying for the expansion that I'm playing. So, I mean, I can't complain about that too much, but it's fine. Like I say, it's not ideal. But in an unideal world, I would say that the way Overwatch does boxes and the free stuff that they release, I think it's a fair compromise. But there is literally no excuse for a single player to have loot crates or loot boxes. And I know, yes, you're playing a fantasy game. I get that. But the fact that you can get orcs from a box is just that's just so hard to stomach. It's like, oh, I'm going out here and fighting these orcs in these lands. And oh, there's a vendor selling goods. What goods does he have? Oh, a box with mysterious items. Oh, that sounds good. What's in here? Oh, I see some magical arrows, 3 potions of healing. Oh, and Ragnarok, the demolition orc,
That skill's not
was
right.
inside this box, and he will now join me. Like, what the hell? Like, again, I get it. I get that, you know, you're supposed to suspend disbelief, but come on. Like, there's a point. And I'm not gonna browbeat too many people, or browbeat people too hard that buy it. Even though I will say, like, I am a little angry when I see people who are like, oh, I don't like loot crates, but I'm buying this game. It's like, well, this is why we have loot crates. Like, again, even if you don't buy any loot crates, you're still telling them you're okay with it. But that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna like hold like a actual literal grudge against people who do it. But I do wish people would understand. Like, if you understand that, like, if you're like, okay, I realize that I'm kind of part of the problem, but I'm going to do it anyway, that's fine. As long as you understand. Because there's plenty of things where I'm like, yeah, I'm part of the problem, but I'm going to do this anyway. But at least I'm self-aware, right? Like, I know I'm part of the problem, and I'm just doing it anyway. But I do think it would be good that people understood that. Because too often I do see people say, well, it's okay that I'm buying the game because I'm not buying any boxes. And again, I just think, oh, what is this? Oh, it's a quest item. Okay. Well, let me read it. I do think it's important that people at least understand that that's not how the company is going to view it. Anyway, enough about Shadow of War loot boxes. I do want to play I kind of even want to play the original game again. It was so good. Like, the animations and stuff, like, there were so many great animations. Like, you're even like hours into the game and you're still finding all these awesome new like kill animations. It was just so awesome. The Nemesis system was brilliant. That shit was cool as hell. Like, that system was cool, so sweet. I'm really surprised you don't see more games with that Nemesis system. Because, in fact, I don't remember any games with the Nemesis system where basically there's a named enemy, and if you kill him or he kills you, like, he can actually come back later on, and now he's stronger. If he well, obviously in the case of him killing you, or if you quote unquote killed him, like with fire, he comes back all burned and stuff, and it's like, hey, like, you prick, you tried to kill me, you burned me, blah blah blah. Like, that shit's awesome. That was a really cool idea. Yeah, it did run really well on PC too. That was the other thing, which is surprising because Warner Brothers. Oh shit! I don't want to be in the corner with baby. Yeah, you run fast. Make it easier for me to split you off from your buddy. Wow, wow. He got resects. I'm like picking up all this loot. These skeletons are slowly. We're gonna get you. Give me a minute. I'm on the way. In a second now. I'm like just shoving swords and shields and helmets into my backpack. But yeah, it did run really well on PC. Looked great. Looked absolutely fantastic. Like, visually. Obviously. Well, I guess, yeah, obviously. So obvious, I didn't even mention it twice. Uh-oh. Oh, we got stuff sneaking up behind. Slowly. Let's back out. I don't want to get stuck in there. Oh, especially with a named ghost. Oh, shit. Let's walk in front of his mace, though. Ah, shit. A little delayed. Ooh, he's actually level 30. Holy shit, that grenade still fucked his world up. Wow. Man, I just cannot... I know I've talked about it a million times, but I just cannot get over how much damage those granados do. Like, even against those tough guys, man, they messed him up. It's great. I think I picked... Wow, excuse me, that came out of nowhere. I definitely feel like I picked the right skill there. Because I'm a genius. No other reason. Come on, throw it in there. Come on. Ah. I'm trying to get it in the door frame. Come on. Jerk. can't see through the freaking arch. Ancient. Oh. 2 of 3. Nice. How is this chest weathered if it's been inside all the time? Answer that one, game developers. Actually, probably could have been outside and then was brought in. Who knows? Wow, I can't believe it's almost 10 o'clock already. Wow. Guess it speaks well for this game that time's flying so quick. It's definitely fun. I will say I wanted to kind of pick other skills just because. Oh shit! Just because you've been using just the 2 skills for so long. I want to mix it up a bit. Well, 3 skills. All right, let's go ahead and head back to town. I want to at least get to the next waypoint before we end. I think we're heading the right way. I'm not even 100% sure. Well, yes, could be drafty. I mean, it looks like a dungeon, but maybe there was a hole in the roof. Just happened to be right where that chest was. You never know. 50 or 20 physique. It's pretty good health, but spirit, cunning. Oh, we never did put that other chest back on. I never even saw that Frost Nova, I don't think. Trigger. Which we're not getting hit a ton, but put my other chest back on. What do we got? I see quite a bit of plus poison damage in general. I'm assuming probably the Necro in the expansion probably does poison. I would think. To me, that makes sense. Some Necros are different. AKA wrong. Blood Reaper's Cleaver. That sounds like a nice one. That sounds like a nice lad.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
You'd better. I should be fucking loved in this town by now. Loved in the world, really. I still really, really like that spectral enemies drop spectral gear. I think that's awesome. I love that it's themed specifically to those enemies.
Iron well spent.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, Drumma, that I really like about this game so far, is that the respecking is really cheap.
No questions.
I see the value in making it so that respecking is expensive in some games, or impossible, even though I think there's very rarely a good case to make respecking impossible. But I do understand the case for making it difficult in some games, or expensive, whatever you want to call it. Because it gives your choices more weight, and it makes your character feel more like permanent. You see what I'm saying, like in that regard. But, and again, for some games I can see it, but most of the time, I'm fine with it being expensive, so you're not doing it really nilly. But I just think it's a good idea to let you do it, especially early on, pretty cheap. Because a lot of times... Oh, God. Damn. That's a lot of ranged. Because a lot of times, like, you read an ability, and it doesn't turn out to be, like, exactly what you expect. And that's not even necessarily a developer problem, right? Like, it's not like they necessarily did a bad job of explaining it. It's just sometimes, your interpretation of what is said is different than like what is actually being written. Like that dodge, like the way I just shot that wall. Wow, I'm a sniper. Let's do that. All right, Skeletal Warlock. Bat over your shit. Drumma says, cheat the respect skills. I hope you stick with this once you get to the next difficulty level. So you don't unlock the next difficulty until you beat the game, though, right? Like you can only get, because I'm playing veteran now. And I thought somebody had said before that there was not different difficulties. Oh, no, I think they did say it opened up when the game was over. I'm trying to see if I can actually throw the grenades over the tombstones. Oh, damn it. I keep like, why can I not hit this guy? It's like, oh, because he's dead. He just died in a position that made him look like he was standing. I'll heal up so I'm not using my constitution. Everybody's being greedy, not dropping my my constitution redoer. Quest progress done. Got the last days of Arcovia and blueprints for a relic inferno. But I am definitely enjoying the game though. I do like it. I'm glad to see too that it's doing well. Like it feels like in that space, this action RPG space, like if you say action RPG, it's just like, oh, Diablo. Like and that's it. Right. Like that's the end and beginning is Diablo. Oh god.
That's
Is he getting stunned or something? Oh god. Oh shit, this guy's actually like orange. Oh, that's right. I think he's for a quest. Because he's got the star. Stars. Oh, nope. Bad time. How do grenades miss? Come on. Alright, let's see his health. Hold on. So, oh no, he's burning. I'm waiting for him to drop. Okay, so the dots are gone. Boom. That little green shield didn't help. But yeah, I'm glad to see other games do well in this genre. Other than Diablo. Not that I don't like Diablo. But I mean, it used to be, for the most part, if that's what you wanted to, like if you wanted to play a game like this, you played Diablo. There was Titan Quest, obviously. But there wasn't really a lot else in this space. And now there's this, there's Van Helsing. There's another one I'm thinking of. I cannot remember the name of it right now. It's another one on like my list. I actually want to look it up now. I'll do it after I kill these guys. All right, stop with the pain. Because I know where I have the name of it. Because I have it in my list of games that I was considering playing for the stream. Victor Vran. Victor Vran. That's another one. That's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, actually, again, I did a let's try on it. I just don't remember anything about it. I think that's the one you can actually jump, which is something I'd never seen in one of these games before. Yeah, Victor Vran. Ha! You actually said it before I even looked, Drama, I think. Should have been paying attention to chat. But yeah, that was supposed to be pretty good. I think this one is the highest regarded outside of Diablo, though. As far as I can tell. I think this is the one people like the most that's not Diablo. Ooh, damn. Lots of skeletons popping up on top of each other. I like it that way.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, those skeleton knights, they're like little trucks. Guys are like, what? And I'm like, baby, move your butt. Wow, level 30. Phew, nice. Again, and generally, I would prefer to actually fight enemies that were tougher than me. Or higher level.
That skill's not ready.
Keep it interesting. Grab that vital essence that you guys were being very stingy with. Oh yeah, Torchlight. Yeah, there's Torchlight too. Torchlight was single player, which to be fair, I end up playing these games single player most of the time because I'm a recluse and unsociable, which is funny since I'm got a YouTube channel and stream. But I didn't really like Torchlight that much, at least the first one. Though to be fair, I played the pet class and I built it to be very pet-like. And I don't feel like the game was really built for that. Like I feel like the mechanics just weren't really there. Like you could do it, but it really wasn't fleshed out that well. It's been so long, I couldn't tell you specifics. And I see that we can go up, by the way. I just want to finish this up. Now this is like, and I mentioned this before, but this is definitely one thing I would like to see fixed. is like when there's stuff like this, there's enemies under here, but you can't see them. Now, if I'm under here, I can see them. But if I'm a ranged character, I don't want to be under there. So I'm like blindly shooting. So I wish they did a better job of like making some of that stuff go like transparent. Translucent? Ooh, you guys spawned in a really bad spot. Like a really bad spot. Nice. You reached the spies with the undead. Really? So the undead have their own faction. Like, do they get together and have meetings? And it's like, okay. How are we looking on the factions today, boys?
I can't do that yet.
Well, that one Vertigo Tea Party's been killing the shit out of us here lately. Really. Put him on the naughty list. Yeah, you can't even freeze these guys. The Skeletal Knights. One grenade takes him out, though. Granado. Would you die? Ectoplasm carrying some bitch. Yeah, you can turn the camera, which I guess is the way around that, but I don't really like. And this is probably partially just from years of playing Diablo. I just don't want to fuck with the camera. And two, it doesn't help that like my middle mouse button is poop, which that's not the game's fault, obviously. But I don't want to like be farting with the camera. But I guess I could. I mean, I like my mouse, but man, I kind of want to get a new one because the middle mouse button being such a pain in the butt is, well, a pain in the butt. How did you survive that? And you're still alive. Oh, he's a yellow. Okay. Flame Revenant. I was going to walk right into that fire. Yeah, I mean, definitely moving the camera around. Oh, he's stuck. Now you unstuck. You also dead. Whoa! I hate that when you come around a corner and all of a sudden... Walking away a fucking pincushion. So that Murph... I do think we're going to start upgrading that. I mentioned this before. I think we're going to start upgrading that pipe canister bomb. Also, there was a 48 crit in there, too. 4,800 crits. Not 48. That would be pretty weak. Guys, would not die. But yeah, that's a good idea. I kind of forgot about using the camera move as a way to get around that. Oh, that time I actually was able to freeze him. Interesting. And that's a Frost Revenant. It seems like you shouldn't be able to freeze the Frost Revenants, but I'm not going to complain. Here, have some bombs in the back. They're like trying to spawn and they're getting blown to hell.
Can't do that yet.
I really like the Granados, and they are so good. And they also get that satisfying explodey. Oh, you guys spawned a little late.
Ready.
You guys should have sent the word around the grapevine to not spawn in tight corridors when I'm running by, because that has not worked out super great for you in the past. That was 100 and... Yeah, we can do some more cutting. Again, I'm kind of sticking with my keeping physique like 150 under cutting. Why 150? Because it was completely arbitrary. Ruin exits. There's 2 exits here. This one was marked for quest. Let's go back to the one where the quest is. He's like, I'll never die.
Can't do that yet.
You haven't met my grenades. I need to look into what... so what elements are the Arcanist? Arcanist. It's Arcanist, right? Every time I say Arcanist, I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right. And then I say Arcanist, and I'm like, oh, no, that's even more not right. That can't be right. But anyway, what is the Arcanist? It's fire and frost, is it? That would make the most sense to me, I think. Who else would be electricity? Oh, I bet the Warden. I bet the Warden. Or not the Warden, but the Druid or whatever it was. Maybe it was the Warden. I bet that would be electricity. So I feel like there'd be some good synergy going on there. Since I'm building lightning. Where are these guys? You guys late to the party. We weren't going to attack you, but we heard your reputation dropped to hated. Aether, lightning, fire, and frost. Oh, wow, nice. So I'm going to have to dig through their the Arcanist side and see what synergy I can get going with the lightning stuff. Hello, Minova. Please stay your weapon, mortal. I ask only that you hear out my plea. What is it you need? Many ages ago, my people made a grave mistake, and now we pay for our hubris, eternally bound to this land. But our children do not deserve the fate placed upon them by our curse. My daughter, Lutra, now stalks the broken hills as a hideous harpy. She suffers for my sins in the body of a monster, bitter, twisted, and having never known a mother's love. Please, mortal, find my daughter and give her the mother's love. Deliver a swift and merciful end to her eternal torment. If you do this for me, I will gladly give you my essence to strengthen yours. Cool. Sounds like a good trade. I like this. I like the look of this area. I also like frost. Just like generally speaking in RPG terms, I like frost. So wait, I want to see what's over here because this will be no. The bridge is over in the other area, right? Yeah, when he was talking about the children getting wings and all this stuff, I was thinking, so like crow people or harpies, even though typically harpies are female, but typically. Is there a male equivalent of a harpy? Because, like, you know, a succubus is the female, like, sex demon, basically. And then the incubus is the male. So is there a male harpy? I don't think there is. All right, I don't think there's anything of use over here. Have a bomb. Yeah, I don't want to go too far. Oh, there's a whole bunch. I want to kill these first.
That skill's not ready.
Haha. I was like, oh, they're going to survive. Oh, never mind. They're not. I think we do bonus damage to Beastkin as well because of one of the disciplines we picked. Cross the bridge near Twinfall or travel through Smuggler's Pass. That wasn't where we were, right? Hold on, let me check something. Homestead, I don't even see on the map. Oh, no, there. Oh, it's way up there. What was the name of this place that we were just in? That was like old Arcovia. Was that the name of the... I'm assuming it's the name of the ruins, too, because, well, this was old Arcovia. So I'm guessing, yeah, the Arcovian Undercity. Speaking of Undercity, I'd tell you what we need. We need an RPG set in the Dungeons and Dragons world where you play as... Well, I guess you don't have to play as Drow, but preferably you play as Drow in the Underdark. That would be awesome. I love Drow. I love the Underdark. Menzo Baranzin was the only good thing Salvatore ever did. And yeah, I said it. I totally fucking said it. Nothing against the man. I don't dislike him. Damn it, I was thinking there's gotta be a secret here, but I guess not. Nothing against him personally. But man, I did not like the Driss books at all. I thought they were pretty hokey. But his detailing of like Menzo Baranzin and the Jarlaxle character. In fact, Jarlaxle is a character's name that I used for a while. I still use it on occasion. Not so much anymore, but like the early internet days, I used it quite a bit. All right, we'll explore a little bit more. It's already past 10, but who cares? I'm having fun blowing shit up, so we'll keep going. How about this? Yeah, I think we might just go until I run out of things or space. The only problem is if I clear all this, we have to re-clear it later on if we don't find another waypoint. And there's not a ton of waypoints. I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say they're stingy with waypoints. But there's just not like as many as like Diablo would have, for example. But I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say it's like stingy. I don't feel like it's like, oh my god, it's been forever since we. Oh god. I wouldn't feel like it's been forever since. Oh, good throw. Good job. Amazing throw, dumbass. See, this looks like it circles back. So if I can like open up a shortcut or something, that would be good. Actually, yeah, you Drumma and Kinthros, you guys seem to be familiar with this game. Is there like a shortcut or something over here I can open up? Like back to this area? Just because, like I say, I want to keep playing, but the same token, I don't want to have to necessarily clear all this stuff again. Though I guess what I could do, one is not die, preferably.
I can't do that yet.
One thing I could do is just, get the lay of the land. And then when I come back to play this area again to get to Smuggler's Den or whatever it's called, I could just, go straight there. I don't have to, like, look around. Consider giving Maven Sphere of Protection in the Arcanist tree. You're going to need it. Yeah, right now, I definitely can see that happening. Like, I definitely take more damage now than I did, starting off. And I expected that to happen. I knew that I wouldn't be able to just waddle into a group of enemies and, not take any damage. But up until now, and even including now, I haven't really had issues with health. Like, we've only died, like, 3 times, maybe? Yeah, 3 or 4 times, if that. So right now, I've basically not taken, like, any survival skills.
That skill's not ready.
Because I'd rather just murder shit faster. Because we're not having survival issues. But when that changes, and it definitely will, then ooh, hello. Now this is the daughter, I bet.
I can't do that yet.
And you can freeze her. What? Oh, I thought she died already. I was going to say, like, are you kidding me? Man, you can freeze her. That's going to... Well, she doesn't freeze very long. That's fine. Oh, shit. Hey, how you guys doing? Oh,
That
hey.
skill's not ready.
I got stunned by something. I bet it's her. Only a half. Damn. God, it's so nice. Mistborn Hunter. That's a new enemy. Slay Lustra. Well, that old man better pay well, because his daughter didn't have much gear on her. Just keep going north. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it now, as far as that goes. Because I decided, like, well, again, like, now, when I come back, I know I can just skip all this. I do need to turn the quest in, though. Return to Manova outside. Okay. Let's see what's over here. The Barren Highlands. Ooh, and a ruined shrine. Nice. Got me a devotion points. I want to finish up this area. Again, I don't know if I'll finish it tonight necessarily, but... Can't leave an area unexplored. Unacceptable. Even when I played Diablo, when I did play multiplayer a lot with a friend of mine, like, luckily, like, that's the thing with games like Diablo. You got to get people who want to play the same way you do. Because, like, me and my friend Broken Trolls, a.k.a. Donnie, like, we play Diablo the same way. We had, like, every single ounce or every single corner of the map has to be explored. Like, you have to kill everything. All areas of the map has to be explored. It's always annoying, like, if you get somebody who's the other way around. Like one time I played with somebody who was just, like if he went straight to the quest area, just through blind luck, he would just go to this quest area and just skip everything. And I'm like, oh my God, like, you can't do that. Like, you've got to clear everything. And of course, I'm sure it's frustrating for them because they just want to go, and you're, like, clearing out the entire damn map. On one hand, I like throwing the Granado first to get the cooldown ready to come back up. But the other reason I kind of like the myrrh first, or I'm sorry, the canister bomb, because that gives the secondary explosions a chance to go off before the enemy like leaves that spot, you know? Because if you throw it second, a lot of the enemies might have already walked past the explosions and they end up taking no damage. Yeah, I just want to go back here and kind of double around because it's this pathway that goes over the top of where we were earlier. Ooh, named. Oh my god, wow. Yeah, around. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh shit, that looks like a fear. Make a wild guess.
I can't do that yet.
That knockdown is awesome. I'm not feared. But I do have a skull over me, which I'm going to see. Oh shit, I'm still alive. Not anymore. Nice. Stuff. Oh, I don't think I saw an answer in chat. So, oh no, yes you did. Drama did answer my question about difficulty. Blah, blah, blah. When you finish vet, you move on to elite and then ultimate. The gear gets sick, enemies get harder, and you get powerful. So do you have to do the difficulties in order too? Like, do you have to first beat the game on veteran and then beat it on elite and then to unlock ultimate? If that's the case, I will say I do like that. I like the way that's done in Diablo better. I like being able to, like, at any time pick my difficulty. I mean, we're destroying these named vulture harpy things.
That skill's not ready.
Oh yeah, and also earlier I was talking about defensive skills. Like I say, right now I don't really feel the need for them, or very many of them. But yeah, I absolutely can see later on needing some of those shieldings and whatnot. Those will definitely be useful later on. Because I can already see, like, sometimes I'm doing okay, and then all of a sudden I pop into a bad spot and just get destroyed. Oh, so you do have to beat the menorah. See, yeah, I don't really... I feel like Diablo did that at first, and they kind of learned, like, don't necessarily need to do that. I wonder why they do that. I'm curious. I'd like to find out, like, if they've given reasons why they like to do it that way. I realize they don't want, like, a new player hopping into the game. Ooh, sneaky. It got dark right as I came through. It's all spooky. Halloween time. But yeah, I'd just be curious what their thought process is on that.
Skill's not ready.
Again, it's not like it's horrible, like a major, huge problem. But I can see it being kind of annoying, like especially if you know the game better. It could be a problem because it's like, okay, I just kind of want to go in. This is making like my 5th character. I just kind of want to go murder stuff. You dead yet? There he goes. Yeah, see there I took a ton of damage suddenly. Later on, that's only going to get worse. That's ruined entrance. I'm mostly just mapping out the area now. Oh, so they make the difficulty based on level purely? Interesting.
I can't do that yet.
Because, yeah, Diablo does it by scaling, right? Diablo enemies scale. I mean, that has to be right. Because otherwise, there's no way you could play higher difficulties. Like a lot higher. Anyway. Ooh. You guys spawned in a bad spot. Yet. We're here to protect the archer. Oh, God! And you know the archers thought it was funny. Not going to think it's funny for too much longer, though. I'm still a lot dark. A bridge too far. Yeah, there's the bridge that we found earlier. See, I do kind of wish there was something here you could do here to close or make it a shortcut. Again, not a big deal. It would just be kind of cool. It's based on level and density. Ooh. Nice. I wanted to see if the canister bomb alone could kill him. What do we have here? Hidden spoils.
My inventory is full.
No! Alright. Let's head back to town. To Devil's Crossing, which is the safe haven. Enemies get more abilities. See, that I'm down with too. Like, I wish more games would do that, right? Where in higher difficulties, it's not just, oh, let's slap more hit points on the enemy and slap more damage on them. Like, make them like get extra abilities, make them behave different, be more aggressive, stuff like that. Like, more games need to do that. Oh, holy shit. Extra 200 damage per second. 30% armor piercing, 60 burn damage over 3 seconds, 32% physical converted to fire, 27 attack speed, +2 to fire strike. Holy shit. And it's part of a set. With a 2-piece, we get +18 fire damage. With a 3 set, we get +40 offense and 1 to all skills in Demolitionist. But I can't wear it until I can't use it until level 30, which is next level. Awesome. That's a good find. We finally got us a really good gun. Forgot to read that. 500 XP. Ooh, 26% lightning damage. 3% cunning, 5% spirits. Yeah, we're definitely going to use that. We'll use that over the acid ring. Wait, which one's the acid ring? Damn it, it doesn't show a picture of it. Wait, that's an amulet, dumbass. Is this it? Yes, it is. So I need to put this over here because I want to take that gem out of it. We got some two good items already. This has been a good haul so far. Chaos damage, poison, pistol, 4% health, physique. Ooh, 22 physique, 21 cunning, 21 spirit. Energy regen, not really useful for us right now. Cold resist. But those stats are better. So I want to hold on to that. But that's also level 30. But again, we're almost level 30, so no problem. 20 cunning. It's getting harder and harder to keep these boots because it's only 8% lightning and 11% electrocute versus 20 cunning. But the other stuff isn't that great on these boots. So I'll keep the ones I've got, but it's getting harder to justify keeping those 8% lightning boots. All right, so these two items we're going to keep. Oh, and the gun, obviously. Yes, move the gun over there. Because I'd be ultra, super, mega pissed if I sold that gun and then logged out and I couldn't buy it back. Because that is a sweet-ass gun. Let's go ahead and... Wait, what? Did we already have that? Yeah, we did. All right, let's sell.
See anything you like?
I don't want to talk to you. I can't sell to you. I misclicked. It's the only reason I would ever come over here to speak to you. He's like, oh boy, the hero wants to talk to me. No. You were just in the way of my mouse cursor. Sorry, son. All right. So, that's all that. Combine those. Pop over here. Oh, she's got a quest too. I want to keep the add-on.
Be safe out there.
You be safe.
Is my specialty.
I'm gonna not grab that guy yet. Or not grab that quest yet. I want to make that the next stream.
So what brings you to my force?
Yes, correct. You are just an inconsequential NPC.
Got something you need stashed?
Take up a useful trade, son. Like buying my shits. Or crafting stuff for me. Again, I'm just going to drop this stuff off because I'm going to kind of want to just wrap up. Probably not a reason. to hold on to that. But again, just kind of want to do this real quick. I'll keep this stuff on me since I'm not even 25% in, but I just kind of want to finish exploring that one little area, then we'll wrap up. Yeah, or randomly have legendaries that you want to give me. Then we'll talk. We'll hang out. Depending on how good the legendary is, I might even like let people know like we're friends or something. Maybe. And I cannot get that Don't Mess with King Dice song out of my head from Cuphead. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with King Dice. I need to finish Cuphead, man. Cuphead's taking me too long. Getting my ass kicked on that game. It's redonkulous. Oh, grilled chicken wrap? Yeah, I've tried to be better about ordering the grilled chicken from them, like when I go, but I can't stick to it, man. The grilled chicken just isn't as good as basically anything else. Like I actually went to Wendy's today. I got a spicy chicken. Because, I mean, well, no. I got a regular hamburger today. That's right. I looked at the healthy-ish option. I looked at it, and I was like, oh, God. Man, when I was doing, like, I'm still trying to lose weight, but definitely not as hard as I was. But I was really really doing it hard. I got so sick of chicken. Oh, my God. So sick of chicken. Sick of chicken. Eating healthy sucks. I hate eating healthy. I like good food, damn it. Not this healthy crap.
I can't do that yet.
I don't even like a lot of food that's good for you that a lot of people love. Like strawberries. I don't like strawberries. I like the taste, but I don't like the texture. Ooh, honey mustard. I do like some honey mustard. But of course I do. I ain't no commie. Okay, so that just loops back around. Oh, okay, you can actually get up there pretty easily. All right, so let's check the south side, and we'll be done. We didn't level again. Oh, we did level again. But to respawn, or I don't think it was a respawn. I think one of those things happened where I walked by and it triggered some, but by the time they spawned, I was far enough away that they didn't follow their game. Consider turning on your critical damage multiplier. Wait, what do you mean turning it on? Vesrix? Oh yeah, I love Taco Bell. Like, I hate when people are like, oh, Taco Bell. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm sorry. If you don't... Like, I'm not going to sit here and say Taco Bell tacos are gourmet. But Taco Bell tacos are fucking good. And so are their chalupas. Again, if you sit here and try to say that their shit like chalupas aren't good and they're gross... You're full of shit. You're just shitting on Taco Bell to shit on Taco Bell. You uppity bastard. Like, Taco Bell's awesome. It's in the options settings. It just depends. Show crit multipliers. Display crit hit multipliers when you crit enemies. Oh, okay. We'll see what that does. I don't think my crit is very high right now. It depends. What is, like, I wonder what is your crit chance based on? Marked rock. How did you hide a sledgehammer under a rock? All right, so there we've cleared. Fault crit is 1.1, so not much. Yeah, I haven't really worked on it, so I'm not critting very much, which is fine. That's not really the build I was going for. Well, now I want to try this out. Let's go to the top left. I want to see this multiplier in action. I need to turn in this quest too, but I might do that next time. Offensive ability increases crit chance and accuracy. Ah, okay. So offensive ability does not increase your base damage, just your chance to crit and your chance to hit. Okay. I was wondering what that was. But there's so many stats in this game. Especially, and I've mentioned this a few times, there's so many damage types. It's nuts. There's like electricity, poison, but then you've got like bleeding, and then internal trauma, which is my favorite. I don't know what it does, but I just like the fact that there's something called internal trauma. Which is not necessarily, it's not necessarily like a bad thing that's got that much stuff. But, you know, especially when you're first picking the game up, it's like, whoa, you know what? I was going to pick one or two and do damage with that and consider it done. Which is nice. Like, I like that. Like, starting off, you can do that. You can just say, I'm just going to do this. I'm not going to worry about it. And you can just have fun with it. But then later on, I could see that you probably would need to focus a little bit more. Ah, okay. 1.1. Okay. So is that telling you how much extra damage you're doing? Or I'm assuming that's how much extra damage you're doing, not the chance of crit, right? An internal trauma is like any other damage over time. It represents physical damage over... See, I'm reading and I'm...
Can't do that yet.
Kiting these things. Masterful. So it's very tough to stack resist against this. It represents physical damage over time. So then what's bleed? So if internal trauma is a physical bleed, or a physical damage over time, then what is bleed? It'll also pass through armors. Oh, that would be nice. Which also makes sense. Obviously, armor shouldn't affect like a bleed or a trauma.
Can't do that yet.
Bleed is weird. That's a good description. So yeah, we're not doing much extra crit right now. I did see that I have some skills in my Demolitionist tree that make it so I do more crit. But since I'm not really building for crit per se, I haven't really bothered to put points into it. And honestly, if not even just for
Can't do that yet.
like watchability-ness, if that's a word. Oh god. I wanted to like start going back into the Arcanist tree to start finding some skills that we can use to work with our current build. All builds use some crit. Well, yeah, I mean, I figure I'd crit some. But, yeah, I was kind of thinking I might start going back into Arcanist and see, like, what other things that I could use. Like, obviously, there's buffs. This is fire damage and aether damage. Oh, that's not a buff. That's a other thing. That's a damage, nullification, aether ray. The air around you becomes hard as stone, absorbing all manner of attacks and reflecting them back to the attacker. See, now that could be pretty sexy. That feels like that could be really nice against ranged enemies. These keys are what makes flashbang downright amazing. Staple skill for nearly any build, which includes Demolitionist. Yeah, mirror sounds pretty dope. But yeah, I haven't even messed with flashbang yet, like at all. All right, let's go. Okay, let's go turn in the quest. All right, I've seen what the crit multiplier thing does. Only 1 point in the mirror? Are you saying there's only 1 point available? Or it's only worth buying for 1 point? Where'd it go? Does it usually normally say? It says next level 1, but I can't see anything beyond that. 1 point for mirror is usually best. I gotcha. Yeah, I can see how some skills that would work. Like you just want the base skill, and improving it isn't really worth the points that you could be spending in something else. Get 3-second invulnerability and chill on it. Yeah, I might start building towards Arcanist now again, because like I say, I feel like we're dual classed, but the only thing Arcanist we even use is the what is it? The flash freeze, the frost nova, basically. I feel like it's the only, well, literally is the only thing we use. Additional skills levels give lower cooldown and more damage reflected. I could definitely see the lower cooldown being handy for sure. Depending on what the cooldown is. What is it? It doesn't say. That's weird. Reckless power. Is that Demolitionist or is that Arcanist? Oh, I was thinking of the wrong one. Oh, wait, that is the wrong one. Mirror. Where the hell did it go? It wasn't over here, was it? Oh, there's Reckless power. Turn your body into a conduit of the aether, manifesting terrifying arcane energies through your mortal form that ignite the air and send ripples through the body. Oh, so this is like a buff. Oh, nice. Oh, it's an exclusive skill. Only one exclusive skill can be active at a time. 25% fire, aether, and burn damage. 15% physical. That seems pretty interesting. Oh, there it is. Mirror. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. And I only need 5 more points for that, too. I think I will go and put these in Arcanist. And I'll start... actually, next level, I should be able to buy that. Let's turn this in. I can no longer sense my daughter's anguished presence. Is it finished? It is done. She suffers no more. Thank you. You have delivered my poor daughter from an eternity of lonely suffering, fear, and hate. Now I shall repay you in the only way that I can. Oh, an attribute point. Nice. Thank you. We'll do 1 cunning, 1 physique. Yes, pro level narration for sure. They didn't even need to stop that voice actor strike. They could have just hired me for all roles. Male, female, it doesn't matter. All right, so let's check the gear. I'm looking forward to the next stream when we hit level 30. I want to play with this rifle. I mean, generally kids don't play with rifles, but I'm gonna play with this one because it's pretty sick. But seriously, avoid putting more points into cunning. I might. So my understanding is you cannot reset your attribute points, right? That's what I heard, or at least that was my understanding, that you cannot reset attribute points. Chaos, offensive ability. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if I really wanted to like min max, I could like look online, but I'm just mostly like I say, the current plan is I'm just going to play the campaign through and that'll be it. Like the DLC, like maybe, but honestly, 1, it's unlikely that I'll do it. And 2, even if I do, it probably won't be right after I play the campaign, just because like since I only stream two nights a week, I probably have quite a bit of ways in the game to go. So it would be like, 3 weeks or whatever of Grim Dawn, and I want to like mix it up a little bit. Probably not, Vez. Probably not play the next 2 difficulties. I'd like to try them, but like, I want to mix it up. Like again, it's something I could see picking up later on. Like maybe finish the campaign, and then play something else for a while, and then come back and play at least part of a campaign on a higher difficulty. Not Grim Dawn forever. No, not that. Like, even, like, back in the day, I put God knows how many hours into Diablo and Diablo 2. But I don't think I could do that anymore. Like, mentally, like, I like it for a while. I really get into it. But then I'm kind of like, okay. Like, I'm kind of done with the farming and going through and all that. Do I want this? We lose health. I don't do any chaos. I don't think I do any vitality damage. So yeah, I can sell those.
See anything you like?
We'll drop this stuff off. GD and PO leagues in rotation is life. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, again, like I could see, like especially if I wasn't doing channel/streaming stuff, games like this I could see spending way too much time in. But like, I wouldn't want to do it a lot in streams because I feel like a lot of people just kind of get bored doing it over and over. And like I said, even I probably would. I'd want to mix it up a little bit. But at the very least now, I'm pretty sure I'm at least going to finish the campaign. Like, because I feel like we're making, well, I was going to say I feel like we're making pretty good time. I feel like we didn't really make hardly any actual progress this time. Because I think last game we were in Broken Hills, and we only just opened up this part. And we still have a ton to go. But good lord. Every time I look at this, I'm like, oh my god. It feels like it's going to take me 3 months of streams to get to the end. Path of Exile. That's one that I've tried Path of Exile twice, but I couldn't get into it. Oh, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for YouTube here, since I'm just kind of babbling now. I'm not going to do anything else. But YouTube folks, thanks for coming out. Again, if you want to check out the live streams, and this is obviously for the live stream people too. I stream Thursdays starting around 7:30 p.m. Eastern, and on Sundays I stream around 3 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, definitely come by, check it out. I'll see you guys on YouTube next time. But yeah, I've tried twice to get in the Path of Exile.